Hello, welcome, what's good guys? Tone here, back for some more slice and dice action. We are picking up for a shortcut run that we started last session. So if you're just tuning in and you haven't seen that, go back and check out that one. But yeah, shortcut, skip the first 8 levels. So we end up in a kind of random scenario. And we just picked some goofy curses too that we wanted to try out. So we've got reanimated bosses. We've actually got 11 points of curses here. But yeah, reanimated bosses is the big one here, clocking in at 7 points. Skulk on turn 2, +1 to all enemies. That could be pretty annoying with the Lich. They do like a big weaken or something. That'll be nasty. And we have bottom poison on our Myco here, who only has 3 health coming into this fight. So that is of mild concern. He's not getting the unholy strength this time, that's for sure. And yeah, we will take a look at our current character loadout and items, but before I do that, I will say my usual reminder that if you guys would like to support this channel and my other work, you can do so over at patreon.com/tonehack. Feel free to check that out. You can also find that in the description below. But yeah, we've got Dabbler, Berserker, Cleric, Disciple, Myco. All of these we started with, except for the Berserker, which we upgraded into. I don't know if I'm actually going to do that, but it looks pretty interesting for this one. And we'll look at our items in a second as well. But I really want to see what our next promotion is. Oh. Berserker to Barbarian seems pretty nice. It does mean we lose this combo we were looking at. I don't even know how good the Barbarian is for this fight. I guess they can really just like one-shot the Lich once we get them down to a little bit below half health, which is pretty nice. We do have some good, solid healing and tanking, especially when we have Spore that can buff some of this stuff. So it's not even like too early to take them. This Bloodlust is actually going to be incredible in this fight early on. With all these bones causing splash damage, lots of enemies, they're going to be summoning more bones. And the Poet is meh. He's okay right now. Poet's probably a little better than I perceive them. These charge sides are usually pretty good. We're actually generating a lot of mana with our party most turns. The reuse sides can often be very good, especially when the Grey is the one doing it. They often have late game on unfair some of the least important sides, so being able to reuse like another like really powerful side can be good. Shield 2 to all, pretty good in some fights. Cantrip shields are pretty good unless you land on them for your final roll, so they're not terrible, but I think Barbarian's hard to pass up. Arguably the best tier 3 yellow. Good synergy with a lot of items, especially when you get them this early, and we can start to see stuff like Eye Patch and Blindfold. I think Eye Patch is a tier 5, so we probably passed that up already. It is, but we can still see stuff like Blindfold, I think. Where is Blindfold? Is that in the same tier? It is actually interesting. So we won't see any of those because I think we're already got our tier 5s, but they're still good and awesome regardless. Getting them this early means we get to figure out how to build around them. I am going to miss the potential of this combo, but I think it was probably wise to not have this when we were stuck at 4 health and not able to do anything, so we'll make stuff work. I'm going to take the Barbarian here. That does raise the question of, do we put Unholy Strength on anyone? This tends to be a longer fight where not being able to heal or shield is probably going to be pretty dangerous. I don't really want to put on anyone who's weakened already. I think I might put that on no one for this fight. I would have considered it for that juicy set of cleaves that we had there. But I don't think I'll do it here now. Who gets the dragon gloves? I think this goes on the cleric now with the barbarian, actually. Do we end up running something like this? Really low value. The Myco is probably a pretty good place for it too. These growth sides can become pretty good in a longer fight like this, but I don't want to really play them to begin with. But this will help extend their value on a longer run like this. A longer fight, potentially. This is... I can't put that on them. They've got poison and 3 health. There's no way I can give them unholy strength. I think we run it like this. I am kind of okay with this. Or wait, was I considering... Yeah, I think I like that better. Yeah, probably big shield. I think you get more value out of healing in a longer fight. Because more people are likely to have damage taken. So maybe I don't use the big shield. And even the Barbarian on turn 1 has missing health, so... Unholy Strength Dabbler is actually really intriguing. I might do that. Actually, and if I do that, I might just do this. Okay, I'm gonna put it on the Dabbler. I actually like that quite a bit, I think. I do miss the big heal, which kind of had some value in this fight, I feel. Now we have Barbarian and Myco at low health, but I kind of like what we've got going on here. Alright, I'm taking that. I don't know if it's well advised or not, but we're gonna roll with it. We didn't get punished for it yet, so that's good. We just take that, although I don't know where we're getting our first bones kill. Actually, we can get it off of Bloodlust pretty easily here. So I really need to protect the Dabbler, so we're going to try and kill this. It's unfortunate they're on the side because I usually want to kill the sides last. He's summoning even more bones, which can be quite nasty. I think this heal looks pretty good here. And we got to kill these bones to save the Cleric, which is awkward. I'm cool with all these sides. Potentially actually wanted the double heal. Oh my gosh, Myco, how could you? And I think we do something like... Do we need to block for the Cleric? Nah, I think we do something like this. Do we leave the Dabbler on that low health? I think we do. We just try to not let them take more damage. Ouch. Okay. This is a nasty skull turn, isn't it? Barbarian ain't ready to be taking pain like that. I think I actually need double heal on the Disciple. Glow is actually pretty good here. I only have 1 X. Do I take this? Kinda wanna drink the mana. I don't know how I save the Myco then. I guess Cleric has to save them. This is 8. Eight mana is pretty significant. I think we're gonna drink the potion here. I kinda like it here. We're using a pain side, we'll probably make it that. Give me some damage. There we go. We want to play this. I feel like I do this. need to play 2 bursts to kill this bones, and I'm missing like 1 damage in value. Maybe there is a cleaner way to do it. And if we keep... I don't think the order on that matters much, actually. I can also spore this, but I don't really want to. I do have to kill this guy no matter what, don't I? And I have to kill this one. Okay, I think we're gonna have a wasted point no matter what. And you have to heal you. Unfortunate that I don't get to get block value on that. We're gonna do it then, we're gonna do it like this. And that way the damage gets transferred to the Lich. And I can actually kill this bones. And you're summoning 3 more. I don't think we kill this bones. Well, it's, do we want to deal with this now or deal with an extra one next turn? It's nice that my cleric's not actually dead here. I think we just take it now. We're gonna summon them really fast next turn anyways. That was the Skulk turn. We got that out of the way. Kind of want to... Do we take this and play Glow? No, actually our 2 heal is pretty strong here. Everyone can do better. What are you all doing with your lives here? Are you kidding me, Maiko? Maybe I did need to keep the gloves on you. You're actually running out of good sides in general. And I haven't been able to get through to the Lich at all yet. This has all been splash damage so far, so I can't get a big chunky attack on him, which is what I really wanted to set up with the Barbarian. I need more Bloodlust from him on the early turns. This can finish off a 1 hit point guy and then grow, which could be pretty good, but I think that's too little. Well, it's either that or I get 2 mana. Ugh. I think I do just take that. At least I get a better side on future turns, and the way things shook out here kind of works. Right, who are we trying to save here? And I didn't actually roll this, so if I want the Maiko to live, I have to do this. Maybe I was supposed to let the Maiko die and actually just roll for one of those. The Barbarian literally can't attack without dying. Our rolls haven't been awful the past 2 turns. They're like not that far out of like the bell curve or whatever, but they have been a bit below average, and it's not helping right now. Not the time where we want them. I don't know who we want to kill here. How many can we kill? I guess we sacrifice the Barbarian, because I think someone's dying no matter what, so we may as well take out another Bones with us. Unfortunate, because he's so easy to like actually keep alive, but this is not the side we needed. I either needed him to get a big side on the Lich, or more like Bloodlust and 4 damage sides. Lich is summoning again too, this is brutal. A lot of these bosses, if they keep doing the same thing, no matter what it is, like, tends to be like one of the worst outcomes. When they actually roll different sides, it's helpful. But is this 3 summons in a row? He did this to us last time too, didn't he? When we were playing one of the other modes. I can spore something to get like a big something going on. I don't know. We don't win this fight with 2 more bones if I leave these guys here. I do like how we can save the barbarian, but I don't think... They basically get 1 more big hit, but they're just going to be hitting at bones again. I guess if they actually roll their bloodlust side, then they can live another turn. Their bloodlust side is so good this fight. And I haven't been able to get it despite nearly hard rolling for it. I think I kept this pain with 1 reroll left last turn. Yeah, I was supposed to reroll Myco, I think. Keeping this was a mistake. Well, keeping the cleric alive doesn't make sense, right? Heck no, it doesn't. There's no way we survive with this. I think we need the barbarian. They just need to roll their bloodlust sides. I feel like I need to roll with this. The barbarian dies if I don't spore the cleric, right? Yeah, because they had 4 health and 2 shield. Yeah, like no matter what. I think we try to keep you alive. It's funny that you can spore this after playing it. In case you just want the decay. Oops. Ah. We do have revives. Maybe I let the barbarian die and go play for the revives, actually. Maybe that is the play. I can maybe get behind this, but that means I have to save the Myco like this. Save the disciple. If I spore the dabbler, we can save... Oh wait, I don't even need to spore it. With the revives, I actually like this outcome, I think. I can't get another kill with this. These revives are critical, and the dice have not been cooperating now. Okay, what can we kill? I can basically kill 1 bones this turn. Do I need to hard roll for the revives, or just keeping one of these? If I keep 2 mana, then I can kill 2 bones. Which, if one of them is this bones, then the disciple lives to potentially get another revive. The Myco dies no matter what, essentially. Cleric can glow. Probably need to kill the bones that's attacking the dabbler, so I'd like kill these 2. Myco drops. I guess cleric dies too. What does this look like? You have damage, you have damage. This is actually a spore turn. And cleric, obviously, we would roll something for them, not take 0. Actually, if they rolled mana, I think that's extra spore actually becomes pretty important. I could do something like that, and then have enough to kill this. Then we just have a dead. Ew, I don't know. I'd feel a lot more comfortable if we were getting the barbarian back. So if these both completely whiff, I could save the red for another turn. This isn't getting petrified. I think I have to re-roll both of these and just like really hope for revives. Their other sides aren't that bad, actually. This double heal on the disciple is pretty strong this turn. Your sides can be pretty bad. I think we're actually... you have this 2 damage again? You're not terrible. Alright. Oops. I don't know if this is correct, but I'm gonna reroll all of these. Playing shortcut. I'm just winging it. This looks like it's probably pretty good. We've got that odd spore mana. Except who we save now is a little awkward, because I can basically kill 2 bones or 2 bones, but not save the orange and the red, which is what I really want to do. Wait, actually I can. What am I talking about? Let these 2 die? Let's roll with it. Oh, you got a revive? I think we just take that. I can save you. I actually want like 1 more mana so I can re-roll this and just like one-shot the Lich this turn. Maybe I just re-roll this for the Bloodlust side. So I kill you, and then I need just damage to kill you. I think we take this. It brings the gray back, which is... actually don't know if I care about the gray. The thing is, you don't really have... You're pretty unlikely to hit your remaining sides. But both of these, I think, are actually far better than being able to revive our gray this turn. Screw it. I'm feeling so, like, such, like, risk-taking today. Do I want this? What's the worst case scenario if these both whiff? I kill this. I probably just kill this. I think that's fine. I think we do need to look for the high rolls here. So all I really get is... There's no way we can hit the Lich this turn, so we just... do this. So I guess Revive would have been better than a cross there, but I think it was worth it. Actually, Barbarian can win this turn. Wow. This fight's not so bad when there are no bones left. And he's not summoning bones. Got a lot of petrified faces, huh? I think you take that. Can't spore ya. Is that even a productive turn? No, because you're getting 2 petrified sides. Can these 2 win next turn? I have a burst to kill this bones. They can't. Out of rerolls. We can win from here with a lot of the barbarians. With 3 of the barbarian sides, I think we play for that. Because if he summons again next turn, I can never kill more than 2 yeah. Is there even a world where this makes sense? No. We even have mana to protect the barbarian if they roll their 6. And then I have to kill 1 bones, but we can probably clean them up. Okay. This is risky, but let's go for it. I can technically protect the Dabbler with this. Oh, no, I can't. Which makes this a no-go, doesn't it? Because you're gonna die. Well... We can't lose from this position, actually. But we end up in a better position if you roll... You can't do worse. So I think you reroll. Because basically... Actually... I can't make the burst work. From here, it's basically every side wins. So we win no matter what if we take that. If I re-roll, we can win with the Barbarian right now, and then the Dabbler lives. And they actually can't end in a position that makes us worse, because all these other ones win while killing. We can actually save them if they roll 6, too. Yeah, so I think we re-roll the Barbarian here. And that just gives us a chance to keep the Dabbler alive while we win, which we don't have otherwise. Okay, we can't save the Barbarian, unfortunately. Oh wait, I just realized we still have to deal with the bones, so maybe I was incorrect about that. Well, they still live, so that part was correct. Oh my gosh. So we have one more bones reinforcement up here. I need some AoE. Ooh, we are not built for this fight. This is gonna be... Oh, we can take out the Ka eggs. This is a scary fight, especially with Skulk. Oh my gosh, this is a scary Skulk fight. I've never seen this before. This is like a low probability, like a low occurrence fight. What floor are we on? 13? Wow. 4 Ka eggs? I have 3 guys at 3 health. What do we get to bring into this fight? Cantrip right side. Cantrip shield on Dabbler is pretty interesting. Cantrip Barbarian Pain is probably not great when there's 1 hit point enemies. It actually might be okay most of the time. If there were no illusions here, just bones and Ka eggs, that would be pretty incredible. Blinding Bolt or Catnip? I just realized, is it just because Catnip and Cantrip are similar words? like in letters, and how they look when you quickly parse them on the page? I think we just have to tank all these illusions. They play Weaken now. Petrify is like the best thing. We have to kill the... This is so nasty. If we can't kill all of the Ka eggs on turn 2, we potentially end up with like 2 to 4 Kas on turn 3. I have a bunch of guys at half health, so the bones are gonna be a menace. They all have 3 hit points. The bones kill all of them. This is so nasty. Let's see. I feel like Disciple. The double heals are pretty good. Bones only do up to 4 damage, so getting a double heal means I can at least save 2 of these people turn 1 from getting hit by 1 bones. But I feel like I need the offense to kill all the Ka eggs. I might have to do this again, just to get some... The thing is, these don't kill Ka eggs. So doing 2 damage is just as good as doing 3, unless they're next to a bones, which none of them are. Doing 4 is huge though, but is that worth the Unholy Strength downsides? Do I need Catnip Revive? Blinding Bolt on the Barbarian feels pretty good in general. That's a pretty good combo. I think we take the Blinding Bolt here. Catnip Barbarian is pretty nice. I'm still not sure, but I don't know if this is correct for the Barbarian this turn, this fight. Probably is. We want them to be able to do 4 damage very consistently. And they might not always be able to do it with Bloodlust and Pain. I think I have to use Unholy Strength. This is actually not bad. The Myco dies turn 2 no matter what though, and probably turn 1 if I put that on him. You can just give someone like a Mega Block turn 1 with the Cleric, then they probably die. We're actually not taking that much damage turn 1. Which is also a consideration. I kind of like the idea of the Disciple being able to heal the heck out of other people, because everyone's at like low health for like 2 turns. The Cot Eggs are a real problem. The problem is like 3 damage is such a bad breakpoint for them. So they're not even adjacent to the bones. I don't think having more 3 damage attacks helps. Having a 4 damage helps a lot. Actually, these can be buffed with Spore. Okay, maybe this is what we do. I can buff these with Spore, and then they're good. I have 3 of them and then a 4 damage. I like that. Okay. So I'll do that. I don't think Siphon's particularly good on anyone here. I think we roll with this. I don't think there's any point using Big Shield because everyone that can be healed is missing health. Blinding Bolt Barbarian, I think I do like. Okay. Two Kaigs. Barbarian taking a boatload of damage. I can Spore that. I literally... What a bad turn, okay. Like... I genuinely think we just lose if the Cot Eggs hatch. Like, I don't think I can afford to not let the Barbarian die. That's the expected number of Cot Eggs to hatch this turn, so I guess we should have been prepared for this. I guess I wasn't prepared for everyone getting up on the Barbarian. I would yeet the cleric out of this party if bones were attacking him. Same with the Myco. Sorry, dude. But the barbarian is kind of necessary. I need people to do damage, and we don't have a lot of those right now. Next turn, everyone's being weakened. I don't think we survived this floor, but let's see if we can make something work. I have 2 rerolls here. I'm just kind of seeing what this turn does. And my bloodlust sides aren't even that good this turn. I'm not getting partial damage on anything. Because I probably have to spore this to 4. I can probably reroll this. It's rare that we get something worse. Maybe, I think we do have to high roll. And I think this is like a relatively safe dice to try and high roll with and not end up with a lesser result. Even these 3 sides like aren't the worst thing. Probably, maybe. Okay, they're pretty bad, but we need some help. Probably don't get much better than this. Well, this has to go on either the Myco or the Barbarian, so I guess Cleanse is pretty good here. 1 more mana for Spore is pretty good here. I don't think the Barbarian can roll much better than this, except, I mean, this would be probably the only better side. Is this an acceptable outcome? I could kill the Barbarian. If the Myco rolls this, that would actually be pretty solid. I think I reroll the Myco and keep everyone else. They basically have like 3 pretty good sides. We still get the Spore effect if you roll growth damage, or this. Even though we get a little less mana overall. Okay, I'm rerolling the Myco. I think I keep everyone else, though. That outcome we just had was not that bad. We can actually improve from here. This is the only side that lets me kill the Barbarian immediately if the Myco does roll Revive. Let's do this. We only have 1 miss. I think I roll again. I think I have to Spore you. Well, yeah, I do. Well, I could use Burst too, but that's not great. Sporing either of these is pretty good value as well. Actually save the Myco. Actually... Oh, you get shielded. Hold up. That actually does change everything, doesn't it? I completely forgot we had that on him. Who would we attack? Probably do get rid of one of these illusions. And we don't have to kill one of the Myco because that just freed up double use on the Disciple. Dude, I can't believe these guys are all hitting Weaken. That's a tad unlikely. I'd much rather they like were all petrifying. That's actually kind of brutal. Our next turn's gonna be really bad. Who's impacted the most from... I wish the Barbarian was getting weakened. Like we could tolerate that really easily. Disciple is going to be useless next turn. Cleric's gonna be really freaking bad next turn. There's no way we survive Cause, so we have to kill these, and I can only kill one illusion. Do we have an illusion we'd like to kill? You're gonna be... I think we... Kill the red's illusion? What would that look like? Weaken one, weaken one, weaken one. I may as well let you die if you're going to be useless next turn. You can cast Burst, or whatchamacallit, Spore next turn. You're already going to be weakened though, so you're going to have a bunch of 2 and a 3 side. So sporing the 3 side could be kind of clutch. I think Barbarian has to live. I think you're pretty versatile without getting weakened. I think if you're weakened, we do let you die. Because you're going to die the following turn to poison anyways, unless we keep you alive. The question is really, where does this go? Keep you alive, you die to poison next turn, and you do literally almost nothing. Maybe you get 1 mana generated and you can cast Spore on something. You can tank a hit. I don't know if they'll even attack you when you're dying to poison anyways, actually. I assume they don't, but I'm not 100% sure if they respect poison like that. Your Spore can get us a lucky 4 damage side here next turn while he's weakened. Keeping the Barbarian healed means they have a better chance of doing something productive next turn, though. I feel like I let the Myco die and I heal the Barbarian more. Oops, I didn't have to back up that much, did I? Let's see how it goes. One Caw egg has to die. You did roll this freaking side, so the Myco would have been quite clutch. This turn looks absolutely hopeless. I'm just like, at the I feel like it's like wasted energy looking for a solution, but we're gonna stare at it for a bit. I think this Bloodlust side is not very good here. Actually, I can kill this bones? No, I can't. Like, this will do 4 damage if I get 2 things injured here. I wonder if I need to roll mana on the Disciple. And then I could, like, burst the Ka Egg and hit a Bones with this, and then I can one-shot the Ka Egg with Bloodlust. The Dabbler's just toasted this turn. They're either weak, like super weakened or super petrified, so I think I just let them die this turn. Can I save anyone else? I mean, there's a world where we like commit both of these to killing that Ka Egg. You know what's weird? The Berserker was actually way better in this fight in the last one than the Barbarian is. Like, way better. I think. They get both cleave and just max 4 damage pain sides, even though they have less max health. The last fight we did start at half health. But even though we start with less health, we're doing less self-damage with pain, and anything we do above 4 was pretty much wasted. I guess the Berserker did, or the Barbarian did win for us at the very end of last run, when we did finally get a hit on the Lich, but I think the Barbarian actually would have been like way better for both of these fights, which is kind of wild. What's like the best case scenario here? I think even if I rolled perfect dice, I don't think we survive. What's our max damage look like, potentially? Actually, if we get mana here to cast a spell, then the Barbarian could survive their 4 pain hit. Because of their Blinding Bolt. Heck, I mean, even Cleric rolling anything would help them survive that. We're not killing the bones, though. I was kind of wondering if maybe, like, Disciple can hit this, so we can just sacrifice the Barbarian. It's wild, though, because we have to kill Ka Eggs every turn, basically. And they're not even the ones doing damage to us. I mean, we already saved the Barbarian with this, but then she can't save the Cleric or the Disciple. Which we'd have to kill a Bones to save either of them. At which point this isn't even the determining factor. There's no way we can let the Ka Eggs live either. To kill the bones up front while they're like to reduce the damage that we're taking on a turn. I think this is it. I don't see an out here. Like at all. This is literally your best side. The Barbarian's gonna die. I think they need to die doing more damage. Whoops. This is a tough decision here. I think I'm just looking for mana on you. If I get mana, would I rather have this? Quite possibly. Quite probably. Gotta say, shortcut mode is just like pretty tough. And I think we're dealing with some tough curses. Like we definitely lost because of reanimated bosses. Adding yikes amount of damage every turn. But yeah, shortcut mode is pretty tough in general as well. I'm questioning the Barbarian pick. What was the other option? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, Poet. I don't think Poet saves us. Although mid-game, 2 shield all, and we could have Dragon Gloved it, is a little interesting. Because that's actually pretty powerful on some of these mid-floors. But it's hard to pass up when you're offered the Barbarian like that. But I guess we weren't in a position where it was actually a good move. Because I think we survive a little better with other things. They were just kind of like tough to sustain at this point. Let's have some fun and see how bad this gets next turn. Yeah, the thing with the cause is they have like these cleave sides, like we just could not have one of these hatch. GG. I might run another shortcut. I think shortcut's pretty fun to play through, and I'm not surprised we lost at all. Shortcut, like I was saying at the top, like shortcut is it's difficult, and we were kind of picking hard curses and stuff. So like I'm glad to be put in those scenarios, and I think it was actually interesting to see that for a few fights there with our party and what the fights were, that Berserker might have actually been better than Barbarian, which is kind of crazy to think about. It also makes you wonder if like picking like very good heroes at the wrong time or like too early for something like the Barbarian can be something that can lose you a run. I don't know if that's why we lost there. That was also a brutal floor, especially with Skulk. 4 Ka eggs is kind of a nasty floor. I think some parties just lose to that. Like that's so early to be able to deal that much damage. And if they rolled like a different distribution of how many Kas were hatching and how many were not, that could go like way differently. I think I low rolled my dice just a little bit, but I don't want to blame it on that because I don't think that was ultimately the deciding factor. Coming out of that Lich fight with 3 people at half health, or 4 people at half health, was not the best way to go into that as well. Yeah, that's actually a wild floor. I think I'd hate to see that floor on a streak, like ever, like a run we cared about. just because it's like a pretty high variance one. We got the average caw eggs hatching, but I think doing 8 damage to that on turn 1, or not even, it's not 8 damage. I think being able to kill 2 caw eggs on turn 1, which you have to do on average no matter what, and then also having the ability to like kill some of the illusions, which if they're weakening you, then you're not going to be able to kill caw eggs and illusions on the second turn. So basically that floor like requires you to have AoE and burst damage, probably. If we had AoE, we would have been in a lot better shape there, but I don't think we would have been able to afford to kill 2 caw eggs turn 1 and also like AoE the illusions. That's actually one of the harder floors I've ever seen for floor 11, come to think of it. I wonder how scuffed our party just was because we didn't pick it and it was a shortcut party. Like I'm kind of curious like how often we were able to win against that floor with like a normal party. We're probably not able to simulate that well enough in pick mode, right? Huh. The game has trouble generating caw eggs, are so rare. I assume that's what that means. This is a nasty floor too. Imagine this was Skulk. Well, it doesn't matter because I think if any of these hatch, you're pretty boned. Play this real quick. This is actually a really bad party for this. I mean, at least zap. I think we keep this because I'm concerned about them being exerted next turn and this one hatching. If he rolls damage or mana, we can kill this caw egg thanks to the zap. So I just need to not roll these 2 sides. You can roll mana too. I'm just going for this. Oh my gosh. I think we zap this. And then we survive this pretty well. Oh, they run. That's helpful too. Well, that's shortcut mode. I have a lot of fun with this, and the way I play shortcut, I put myself into losing positions. So it's interesting to look at them and see like how you can get out of them. That's what I really like about it, just getting the experience of those losing runs. But it's pretty fun just to like jump into quick runs and stuff. I like shortcut a lot. We might do another round of shortcut here on the channel soon, if people would be into that. And it's also just like faster. If you want to get in a game before bed, but you don't want to be up for like a long time playing Slice and Dice, just load up a round of shortcut. Why not? But yeah, let's call this here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Check out the links in the description below if you want to find my Slice and Dice reference tables, if you want to find my Patreon, where you can support me in my other work, if you want to find my Discord, great community there, and other stuff. But I'm out for now. This has been a long enough video. Take it easy, everyone. See you all next time.